Francophone, 2 fois président, passer le pouvoir à un anglophone. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, mais c'est le président. Un pauvre qui vote pour celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, mais c'est le président.
Good day, the beautiful people of the Cameroons. This is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lisinke, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. My country people where remain no day, repay no day, buy and sell them. Today, I've come to talk about how elections in the Cameroons are rigged before a single vote is cast. Many people in the Cameroons, they think that elections are being rigged only when they are voting. They don't know, they are not aware that elections in the Cameroons have been rigged for more than 60 years already. This is something that most people in the Cameroons, they have never, ever thought about it. In the Cameroons, we have what they call regions. You will hear sometime in the Cameroon, somebody will say, I'm a Southwesterner, I'm a Northwesterner. My brothers and sisters in the Cameroons, Mommy and Papa, you cannot be a Southwesterner, you cannot be a Northwesterner. Regions are administrative units. You cannot be an administrative unit. You either from La République du Cameroun, British Cameroon, or your tribe, like Banso, Oshe, Bakwere, person from Manu. You're your tribe. You cannot be a region. These are the things that the government of La République du Cameroun have been confusing a lot of our people. But however, British Cameroon National Party is here to re-educate our people. This manipulation that they keep on calling us regions. We are not regions. They are administrative units. United Kingdom have got 9 regions. Administrative unit. Then they have 4 nations, 4 countries. So you have regions which are administrative units. Then you have 4 countries, which is their tribe. That's English, Irish, Welsh, and Scottish. Those are their tribes. The same. I can say I'm Bakwere or I'm Bali. That's what the Scottish man will say is their tribe. But they have tried to confuse us and reduce us to administrative units. And it is this administrative unit that they use to rig these elections. As I said, England have got about 9 regions. Example, Scotland is one of the regions. And then at the same time, Scotland is a country. Wales is one of them. At the same time, Wales is a country. Northern Ireland is one of the regions too. And at the same time, Northern Ireland is a country. So you should distinguish a country and regions. Regions are meant for administrative purposes. And the government of La République du Cameroun uses this region to rig elections. England, which have got the majority of the population of United Kingdom, they have got, is it about 7 more regions? You have Southwest England is a region. Southeast England is a region. Northeast England is a region. Northwest England is a region. Yorkshire is a region. Yorkshire and the Humber is another region. So they have regions too. It's administrative unit. So when you describe yourself that I'm a Southwesterner, you're saying that I am an administrative unit. No, we are human beings. We have our customs and traditions. Either describe yourself the country you're coming from. Like in the Cameroons, we have 2 countries that were created by France and Britain. You're either a British Cameroonian or La République du Cameroun. So those 2 countries, or you are your tribe. That's how you describe yourself. So we are not region. Take note. And the most important part, how do this La République du Cameroun, how do they rig election with the regions? I'll give you an example. In South region, where Mr. Biya comes from, the population, I'll give you approximately, they're about 700,000. Then they have how many? 11 members of parliament. Northwest region have got approximately 2 million inhabitants. They have 20 members of parliament. Western region have got approximately 2 million inhabitants. They have 25 members of parliament. East, that's Eastern region in the Cameroons, have got approximately 800,000 inhabitants. They have 11 parliamentarians. Littoral have got approximately 3 million inhabitants. They have 19 parliamentarians. So this is where the election is being rigged. South, where Mr. Biya come from, look at the population, about 700,000 people. They have 11 MP. Compare Northwest with 2 million. Southwest with 1.5 million inhabitants. Compare these regions. Northwest have 20, Southwest have 15. So the election is being rigged. If you want to make, because these regions, they represent electoral constituency, you have to review or arrange, allocate this MP based on their population, not based on regions. Under what basis in the Cameroons, if you ask the Aijo regime and the Biya regime, how did they come up with 10 regions? It was first of all 7 provinces. They won't tell you. Because you do these things in accordance to the population. In the United Kingdom, we have boundary commissioner. What is the job of boundary commissioner? Every time they review the boundaries, like example, they can look, the population of Northwest is 2 million inhabitants. What do they do? They will allocate, they look the population, then they will give MPs to suit that population. But you see, where Mr. Biya come from, just 700,000 people with 11 MP. East, just about 800,000 people with 11 MP. Then you go to Littoral with 3 million, they have 19. So that's where election is rigged in the Cameroons. That's where election is rigged. Nobody talks about this. No senator talks about it. No MP, no governor, no civil servants, politician. We are just focusing on the wrong things, on how to become maybe a governor, a civil servant, politician, or a member of parliament. But nobody talks about it. I've never heard in my life in Cameroon anyone saying what I'm saying. This is where elections are being rigged. Because the members of parliament have to be equivalent with the population. Western province with approximately 2 million have got 25 members of parliament. Littoral with approximately 3 million inhabitants have got 19. So how do you justify that? That's how they rig election. Why is it that the South, where Mr. Biya comes from, is a region? Northwest, Southwest, maybe they need 3 more regions because, as I call it, it's administrative unit. Southwest region need more regions. Northwest region need more regions. Western province need more regions. Littoral need more regions. The members of parliament have to represent constituency. And approximately, they have to be approximately the same number. Because in the Cameroons, MPs, they don't care about their constituency. That's why all this confusion is there. That is where elections are rigged already. I see a lot of people, they think they can defeat the CNU branded CPDM. Read the laws of the Cameroons. If we don't call a constituent assembly and change the constitution from scratch, CNU, rebranded CPDM, will remain in power forever. When you say this, somebody will think you're pessimistic. You guys have been doing the same thing ever since the reintroduction of multi-party politics in Cameroon. Is it in 1992? You have been doing the same election. What has changed? Someone have made an allegation that the 1992 election was rigged. They don't want to give an Anglophone. And take note, because I'm a very objective person. The 1992 election that was rigged, we are blaming the Biya regime. Take note, there were Anglophones there. The person named names, Henri Boan Bandolo, he named Prime Minister Achide Achu as the people who were against John Fundi. So when we as Anglophone, we talk, we should be very careful. Because we Anglophone, we are part of the problem. So when they said the election was rigged in 1992, he said Achide Achu was part of the people who were saying that John Fundi should not be the president. So, but we will go, as Anglophone, some of us, we are biased, we will forget about that part and say, oh, Francophone, they don't want Anglophone to be a president. No, it's a regime made up of Francophone and Anglophone who are doing that. We should be very fair when we want to talk, because in British Cameroon National Party, we don't sugarcoat. We should know the problem in the Cameroons, part of it is because of Anglophones. We have Anglophones who have been vice president for more than 40 years. Anglophones who have been prime minister, National Assembly. What were they doing there? Have they ever been vocal? How many Anglophones who are member of parliament, they come and complain, talk like British Cameroon National Party? So Anglophones are part of the problem. And if we don't have bold Anglophones, like myself and others, who come and talk about this, stop blaming the Francophones, because it is a regime. Atanganji is from where? It's from Bamenda, isn't it? Atanganji is from Bamenda. Young Philemon is from Bamenda. Pa Achide Achu was from Bamenda. All those people there, they are from there. What are they saying? Nothing. So it is us Anglophones who are the problem. We have a prime minister who doesn't talk. I see it's most people from La République de Cameroun. They say, pourquoi le Premier ministre est silence? It's an Anglophone. So those people are representing you. Why don't you question them? The system, the laws in the Cameroons have been made in a way that nobody will ever remove the CPDM, CNU. You can only remove them. It's only one way. By a French-style revolution. French Revolution style. Without that, you will never remove them in power. Until we have a constituent assembly that we call all the ethnicities of the Cameroons, British Cameroon, French Cameroon, kiss goodbye. That's why we of British Cameroon National Party, we are not wasting our time. We don't repeat the same thing while expecting different results. We concentrate only in British Cameroon. We have a 10-year plan to get seats, to take those seats. It is possible to take those seats. It is difficult to be the president of La République du Cameroun and British Cameroon, but it is not so difficult to get 1 MP, 2 members of parliament, 3 members of parliament. Why do I say so? We have seen it before. Bello Buba have 1 seat in British Cameroon. If Bello Buba can win it, why can Maître Mola Alex Lisinger's party not do the same? Molanjo have 1 seat there. The SDF have 1 seat there. CPDM have 1 seat there. So it is possible to do that. But come and tell me when it comes to the president of the Republic. We have had just 2 presidents, all of them from La République du Cameroun. So ladies and gentlemen, when we make statements, we should investigate, do our research before we come and talk. You can register as much as you want. Go and register. And in October, come and repeat what I'm saying. Maître Mola Alex told you that you cannot defeat CNU rebranded CPDM. The system, the laws are made that only that party will be in power. And if you're not careful, by October next year, they will change their name from CPDM to another name. They will change their name again. Then they still win the election. That's what they will do. They will remove that name, CPDM. The same as they change CNU, but it's the same people. But however, British Cameroon National Party have got a plan. As we are a nationalist party, we know what we are doing, and we are focusing to make sure that we have equal status. We must recognize that the Britain and French, they created two countries. And La République du Cameroon must stop using their institutions in British Cameroon. They should put themselves in our shoes. If we were using English institution in La République du Cameroon, imagine what would have happened. So, British Cameroon National Party is calling for the recognition of two countries that came together, different institutions in different countries, and we should make sure that we fight hard to have a parliament in British Cameroon where we can discuss our own educational system, judicial system, policing, transport, taxation, and we make sure that we talk about France CFA because it was not our money. We had no agreement. I live in London, in the United Kingdom. Scotland have got a different money. Scotland have got different things. Scotland have got their own police. Northern Ireland have got their own police. London have got different police from Manchester, Liverpool. But they are still one country. So you can never run a country with 250 ethnicity using one size fit all. That's where we will never develop in the Cameroons. So ladies and gentlemen, once more, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alex Diveli Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Have a great day.